guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and Global just got this guy right here. TEQ hits EZA. I think TEQ hits EZA easily puts him on par with the best units in the game. And just quite honestly, I do believe that TEQ hit is probably the best EZA TUR in the game. I think he's probably superior to Int UI Goku, Physical Cooler, the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I feel like that's sort of the cream of the crop of EZA TURs. And I feel like Hit is kind of number one among them. Hit is able to get a high enough defense to where he's very competitive. I've found as a floater oftentimes in difficult content. And then also Hits can completely control short-term difficult content like Super Battle Road with Hit's multiple chances to stun. And it's just really, again, allows him to control Super Battle Road fights. Very difficult ones, like Universal Survival Saga Extreme Super Battle Road. Like, Global is going to have some of these characters going in when that stage first comes out. Like, Hit and the STR, LR, God, Goku and Hit, they dominate that stage, right? They're really able to put their foot down in that stage. Now, there's one thing in particular I do want to talk about with Hit. That is his first ability. Hit gets 20% attack and defense per Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. A lot of people look at that and think that you need to use Hit with Universe 6 allies. I don't really deem that to be the case. Basically, with me using Hit and my interpretation of that ability is essentially this. They did that because Hit doesn't link up good with the girls. Kale, Caulifla, Kefla, even Kabe. A lot of these characters, the actual core of the Universe 6 team, Hit does not really work the greatest with. So I believe they gave him that ability right there to sort of counteract the fact that he's only going to have a few links like Tournament of Power and Fierce Battle with a lot of the girls. I think that's why they did that, right? So it's like, you know, if you're building a team, you don't really need to aim to have Universe 6 allies just to sate that ability of Hit's. I think it's just, you know, you just want to make sure you get like a good linking partner for Hit, because Hit does have some very powerful links, right? His link set: Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, Warriors of Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. You just want to make sure you get a couple of those activated and you're good to go, right? In particular, though, one thing that really pushes Hit over the edge is this link right here, Cold Judgment. Ridiculous 25% defense. That's the key unit right there. This unit and this unit together are, that's a god rotation. All right, we're going to start out on the Universe 6 team. I brought a bunch of the girls. I did also bring Vados along right here, just so we could sort of see some of what Hit is capable of doing. So he's at 100k defense right there. Hit gets 160% attack and defense when he supers. And then he also gets 30% defense from his super attack effect. So, I mean, Hit is... I don't know the math on what exactly Hit is doing right here, but it's like 260k defense plus at minimum. And that's with only Tournament of Power and Warriors of Universe 6 activated. In total, that's what, 13% attack and defense he gets from those two links. So let's go and see the attack stat that Hit will jump out turn 1. 5.25. Keep in mind, with the stun, right, he has a medium chance to stun from his super attack effect. And then he has also got a... from his passive, what exactly is it? He lowers attacked enemies' attack by 20% and defense by 80% for 2 turns. And then he has a 50% chance to stun the attacked enemy for 1 turn. So it's like with those 2 stuns combined, again, Hit is really able to take control in Super Battle Road stages. I probably would advise building Hit's full additional. I feel like for long events, Hit double supering for the double defensive raise is very good. You know, for short events, Hit supering multiple times. Let's say you get the stun with the first attack, and then on the second attack, you can gain this ability Hit has, which is he gets an additional 80% attack, and he becomes super effective against all types if the enemy is stunned, right? You'll be able to gain access to that if your boy Hit is, you know, double supering a lot. So that's why I do like the idea of giving Hit, like, basically, like full additional. I think Hit will really make good use out of additionals. But it's like, if you look at Hit sort of top to bottom, right, like, you know, with a lot of units on the Universal Survival Saga team, good characters at this point, you certainly can get a lot of his links activated, right? His leader skill is really good. Universe 6 key 4 and 170% of stats. or Universal Survival Saga 3 key and 160% stats. I mean, that's crazy. It's hard to say exactly. I probably Hit and God Goku are absolutely a better unit than Tech Hit, right? I mean, it's not a shock, right? They should be. They're a brand new summonable LR, right? But their leader skill is 3 key and 150% stats, is what Hit and God Goku do, right? So it's like you kind of want to pick between the two. It's like Hit will give you a little bit of extra stats. No, excuse me. Hit and God Goku, they're 4 key and 150%. But I feel like the Universal Survival Saga team doesn't really struggle for key and need that key. So because of that, I think Hit, like if you're running the Universal Survival Saga team, Hit with the higher leader skill percentage is probably what you want to go with. But if you're not going to run Hit at all on the team, I mean, you know, LR Hit and God Goku, it's just hard because like you do want to run both of them on the team, right? So I mean, you could go with either as leader, but I feel like the stats are probably a bit more important than that extra key. But I mean, the extra key certainly could be helpful for all the LRs you likely are running on the team. So, all right, I have Vados here, right? Vados will be able to have a few links with Hit that will dramatically power him up, like Cold Judgment and stuff like that. Yeah, he takes actually look at this significant jump up he takes once Vados is around to give him Cold Judgment. Vados is like the only competitive character, I think, really on the Universe 6 category team that would have Cold Judgment. And Vados is certainly, I've never considered her as good as Whis is. I think the SCR Whis is a better unit. But okay, let's see what we can do with Hit on this turn. It's a really good turn for Hit. We've got a lot of support. We've got a lot of his links active. Again, I mean, his defense is like 350k or something. I don't know. I'm not really a math guy. My bad. I'm a dummy. But it's high. Look, Hit's defense is high enough that he's okay against Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? In the Legendary Vegeta event. Provided Vegeta does not super. Vegeta super attacks, I think Hit probably still dies, but 6.83, it's very good. It's a very good attack set from him with the level that his defense is at. Also with all the debuffs he can apply, which could be good for short content, right? So with his debuffs, he's good for short content, but I've found that his defense is high enough that he actually, again, is suitable for, you know, things like these infinite Dragon Ball History stages, as well as, you know, Legendary Vegeta event, Legendary Goku event, stuff like that. I've found this Hit to be a spectacular EZA. I mean, he's just very good. All right, now we're over here on the Universal Survival Saga team. We have Hit as our lead. Hit was in slot 7. One thing about both Hit and the LR Hit and God Goku is that both of them actually will perform rather well with AGL UI Goku. I would probably still argue UI Goku as the best unit in the game. I do think there's a strong case for Full Power Frieza, so you can make the case for Namek Goku as well. Evolution Blue Vegeta is good, but I don't think he's quite on their level. But yeah, this is a good way that you can kind of go about things, is UI Goku slot 1 and then Hit in slot 2. They can make a pretty good pair. They have 3 links: Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle, right? So again, it would sort of be something like this, right? We have, again, UI Goku slot 1, you can rock Hit in slot 2, so you'll be able to get his full defensive ability and stuff like that, and then you should be good to go. I guess Hit's numbers do look a little bit low here, because again, he's getting 160%, right? But I mean, he's going to be able to get to, is he maybe getting to about 200k here still? Maybe he is, because you got to account for his super attack effect as well. So it's like he doesn't require Universe 6 category allies, but again, there's a big difference when we have Hit next to the LR Hit and God Goku. I want to make sure that happens in our next run. We have Hit and the Hit and God Goku sort of side by side and sort of let them, you know, take control, because they share a lot of links together and a lot of really, really powerful links. There's several characters on the Universal Survival Saga team that will be able to slide in here. Some of the Jirens and stuff like that who can work really well with Hit. In particular, it's going to be interesting when STR Jiren gets his EZA, right? Because the thing about STR Jiren, remember, he does have that stun ability of his as well, right? So it's like those two can really tear through like a Super Battle Road stage if they're potentially on the same Super Battle Road stage, potentially, right? It can be very impressive. Okay, does this Hit, this is a Rainbow Hit. Is he also at level 10 links? Let me double check this. No, he's not even close. Okay. I think we're probably not gonna finish this phase off. Let me see. If not, we'll be able to get one more turn, and again, we'll get hit next to the LR hit and got Goku. I'll hop into another stage, you know, hopefully this time hit does not start out in slot 7. Again, that's the showcase curse, is that, you know, you do these videos off of the private server, but then it's like you hop into events, and it's like, oh boy, hit is in slot 7. Time for me to spend another 10 minutes. There's that 7 million. Between Kabe and Physical UI Goku, 7 million for that hit right there. Pretty good with all the support, right? The 70% support. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a rainbow hit. Not quite at level 10 links, but that is what he's capable of doing when you've got, like, the support and stuff like that. All right, this is pretty impressive amount of damage and stuff like that, I would say. Double 7 million attack stats. Pretty good. Again, he'd be able to get a lot of extra damage if that was my level 10 link hit. Okay, so now, with Hit and God Goku, we'll be able to have everything active except for Warriors of Universe 6. One thing to remember with Hit and God Goku in terms of using them with Tech Hit is this unit is not on Universe 6, because it's Goku on Universe 7 and Hit of Universe 6. I do really wish that Dokkan treated, you know, these dual characters like Legends did. So, like, this character be on Pure Saiyan and Target Goku and, you know, Reps Universe 7, Universe 6, all that. I just think, like, it would work better for a lot of these teams and stuff like that. But, all right, let's go ahead and see what we can get from Hit right here. We do also need to go into a stage where we have an enemy stunned and see Hit's damage when he's attacking a stunned enemy. I feel like that's pretty important to do. So, yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and hop into a run. Let's get some enemies stunned and, you know, sort of see the damage that we'll be able to get from our boy Tech Hit here. Alright guys, so here we are on the Universal Survival Saga team. We've got a nice little rotation here. We got Kabe, we have Hits, and we have Jiren. This is going to be a strong rotation for Hits. A lot of his links active. Kabe, of course, is a Universe 6 unit as well, so that'll help give Hit a little bit of extra attack and defense along with the support. But I would like to point out, we got Jiren's ability to activate on this turn. So if you guys are not aware, Jiren has, I believe it's a medium chance to stun all enemies. In most content nowadays, that's not really that big of a deal. You know, maybe in some battlefield stages, you might be able to take advantage of that. But in Super Battle Road, that's where it's going to be really powerful. Again, an EZA to this STR Jiren, and these two are very formidable together, right? So let's go and see the damage. Remember, Hit is getting a huge power buff because of the fact that he is attacking a stunned enemy, right? And then, of course, he's getting some extra attack and defense because Kabe is Universe 6. Kabe is also a support. So we've got a really good setup here. Yeah, 8.52. He's also super effective against all types. So it's a lot of damage. Now, the thing about this, too, that Hit, yeah, is that right there. Hit could just stun Broly and then double super, and we'd get the attack stat anyway, too. That's why I gave him full defense. So Hit is capable of really, really putting on a show after his EZA, right? Now, just pretend we were in Extreme Super Battle Road on that turn right there, and Hit would basically clinch a victory in one of those stages with what he just did right there. Essentially, I feel as though Hit probably did enough damage right there to where he would, like, guaranteed kill at least one enemy in like an extreme, you know, Universal Survival Saga Super Battle Road stage. But he very likely probably take out two, you know, with those double super attacks like that. Being super effective against all types, 8 million attack stat. So just keep that in mind, right? The Universal Survival Saga Extreme Super Battle Road stage is absolutely, unequivocally one of the hardest stages in the game. Like that, Pure Saiyan movie bosses are very, very, very hard. And Hit is just like tailored to disintegrate that stage. So, again, Hit is just really incredible. I feel like I might just do one more turn. Like we've already seen Hit in a variety of different situations with some Universe 6 allies, all Universe 6 allies, no Universe 6 allies. We've seen him with some support, without some support, right? Like we've seen a lot of the situations that would lead towards the stats and stuff like that that Hit would get. Okay. They are stunned right here, so this is good. Let's go ahead and just see the damage that Hit can get. I mean, we got, you know, full Universe 6 rotation. We've got those links activated. Let's see what damage Hit gets on this Broly, and then we'll probably finish up. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of Tech Hits EZA. Again, I liken him as one of the best units in the game. I think he's the best EZA TUR in the game. And I think his performance is very strong, right? He's got a lot of strengths, but I feel like not a lot of weaknesses. Okay, so as they say, 10 million. Hits also does have a medium chance of stunning all enemies when all allies attacking in the same turn are Universe 6. We did actually get that to activate right there. I feel like there's very few situations where you'll see that one pop. Maybe like, like in Universe 6 Super Battle Road, but I mean, we literally just had it happen, right? And again, you pop that, and then all of a sudden he's able to bust out nearly a 10 million attack stat, right? So, I mean, as you guys can see, Tech Hit is a truly powerful beast. Able to hit very, very high attack stats. Able to, get potentially a lot of additionals. He raises defense on super attack, stuns on super attack, a lot of damage. I like what they did with Tech Hits EZA, man. I actually really like this unit. I feel like he's definitely very helpful in a lot of stages of this game. So let me know what you guys think of Tech Hits EZA. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.